Hello, Danny again, and today I'm going to do a little bit something different. I'm going to do a neck knife for y'all. This is the Cold Steel Tokyo Spike. Comes in a nice little Kydex sheath, comes with a bead chain. I'm going to go ahead and I'll do the knife first and then I'll do the sheath. Very, very good little self-protection dagger. The blade itself is 4¼ inches long. The steel is 420 Sub-Zero quench stainless steel, which is Cold Steel's fancy steel. It's basically their way of making 420 sound impressive, but whatever. The blade thickness, it's very thick steel. It is actually 5.75 millimeters thick. The grind on this knife is, let's see if you can see, it's a full flat ground. So I mean, it's basically a zero grind if you look at the tip up here, because it goes all the way from the top down. The whole length of the knife is 8 inches and it weighs 2.7 ounces. It's a pretty hefty chunk of steel. Got some weird kind of jimping up here on the thumb, which it's not that effective because it's really only on the sides, but I mean, it'll get the job done. This is some kind of nylon cord. I'm not really sure what it is, but it does have adequate traction. Good lanyard hole. I would actually advise a lanyard on this just so you can get it out of the sheath faster. There's no hand ramp or finger ramp, because if you hit something hard, your finger's going up on this blade and you're going to end up hurting yourself. But I mean, just for what it's worth, it's good. There's another blade on the top of this. It didn't come sharpened, but I took my ceramic stone to it, and I've got both sides of this razor sharp now. It leaves a really interesting wound. I stabbed a styrofoam cup just to see what it would look like, because this blade shape is really odd. And what it does is it leaves a V, and then on top of that V there's another upcut. So I mean, that would leave a nasty wound if you stuck anybody with this, which I wouldn't recommend doing. But yeah, for what it's worth, I picked this up for $25 at a gun show. And for a self-defense knife, I mean, it's great. It's really light. It's only like 2.7 ounces. So I'll go to the sheath now. The sheath itself is just a piece of Kydex. Actually, I don't know. Don't quote me on Kydex. I'm not sure. I think it is, but super, super light. I mean, it doesn't weigh hardly anything. Comes with a bead chain. Lots of ways of attaching it. I like to put it in the second hole, just because when you put it on the top, it tends to twist itself a little bit. So I put it down one just to try that, and it works pretty good. The knife in the sheath is not coming out. I mean, it locks in there solid. You can run around with this and it's not going to bounce out. What was I going to say? When you're wearing it around your neck, it's very comfortable. And since it's so flat, you don't tend to print with it at all. I mean, if you lean over, it'll swing out. But it's a good little self-defense. I mean, it's not amazing, but for $25, if you're looking for a little bit of something to protect yourself, this is a very good option. They make them in several other blade shapes. If I could have found one, I think I would have got the scimitar, just because I like the curve on the blade a little bit. But if you get one of these and you sharpen the top edge, like I did, this is going to be more than adequate. To me, it looks kind of like a steak knife. I mean, it doesn't look that intimidating, but if you pull that out, I think somebody will change their mind. So I guess that's it. No negatives, cheap price. Well, I mean, a couple negatives, but nothing major. Yeah, for $25, this is an excellent choice for self-defense. So I guess that's it. Cold Steel Tokyo Spike. This was Danny. I'll have more videos out in the future. Thank you very much.